speaks.
That's a Clemens.
I'm fine, how are you?
Yeah, thank goodness I didn't wear red.
Looks like a mink.
Maybe that's what it is. So you-
Maybe a marlin.
Thank you, David, for wearing blue.
The last night.
Wearing blue. Appropriate day. Aaron, wear a beautiful blue shirt. Thank you.
My daughter took off.
Blue's my favorite color.
I appreciate your hairstyle.
Careless.
I need to shave like this.
Yeah, wasn't scared of anything.
All right, y'all ready? Morning. Welcome to the August 19th Board of Works. We'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, let the minutes reflect. We are all present and accounted for in person. Okay, and with that, we'll tend to the Board of Works minutes from the August 5th meeting. Those were presented. Unless there are any corrections, I'd ask for a motion to approve those as presented.
I looked them over and didn't say anything, so I'll make a motion we approve them.
Second.
All right, any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? All right, great, thank you. All right, we're here now to give the oath of office to Alvaro Aguilan. Alvaro, you want to come up front? And I'd ask your family to come up front. I'd like them to be a part of this.
Mayor, would you like to? Oh, you got one, Scott?
No, it won't.
Mayor, before you start, I'll just briefly introduce Alvaro. So Alvaro Aguilan, been with us for 1 year, so he's off his probationary period. That's for the ceremonial oath of office that we're having today. We're excited to have brought him on. Alvaro completed the academy this year in April. What academy class was that? 226. So academy class 227 is graduating today. And myself and Captain Keller are heading to Indianapolis for that graduation. We have 3 captains graduating. Three more. But Alvaro, we're excited. I know that he is. It's to get off probation, become a first-class patrol officer, gives you just a whole different level of standards and employment rights. So it's an exciting day for him and his family. So.
And this is always a real honor for me to be able to do this. I know how hard you've worked with the family support that you've got. Your team members are here behind you as well. It's really, this is a very important day. So let's recognize what you've accomplished by giving you the oath of office. So if you raise your right hand and say after me, I, Alvaro Aguilan,
I, Alvaro Aguilan,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and comply
that I will support and comply
with the Constitution of the United States of America,
with the Constitution of the United States of America,
the Constitution and laws of the state of Indiana,
the Constitution and laws of Indiana,
the charter, laws, and ordinances
the charter laws and ordinances
of the city of Warsaw, Indiana,
of the city of Warsaw, Indiana,
the rules, regulations, and policies
the rules, regulations, and policies
of the Warsaw Police Department,
of the Warsaw Police Department,
and the law enforcement code of ethics,
and the law enforcement code of ethics,
and the canons of police ethics,
and canons of police ethics,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and that I will faithfully discharge
the duties of my office
the duties of my office
as a police officer
as a police officer
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. All we need to do is sign and you're in.
I think there's 2 on there, Joe.
Okay.
Copy. Congratulations. Do you want to hold your hat?
Yes, please, thank you.
You're welcome. You don't ever put on anybody's hat. Chief Whitaker, you might want to take your sunglasses off before you have any more pictures.
Right.
If you had a bald head, you would have
We're gonna go to the city center and take a couple pictures.
And I'll borrow just, since this is the first public meeting, we're gonna have introduce you.
Yeah.
We gotta acknowledge the parents of what they're doing.
All right, guys. So the woman in the right, the white, she is my wife. We just hit our 3 years of marriage on August 16th. And then the man over there in the teal, he is my father. And over there, the woman in the blue is my mother. Yeah.
It's like an adult thing. I think the best thing is somehow tell them equally prostitutes. Yeah. Three or four. Gets out like she was again, you'll get sued maybe, but maybe they should prosecute that. Yeah. And the prosecutor. That's. Stay here. No, I think. If somebody said, "Here you yeah, I think. That's fine.
Thank you all for coming. I sure appreciate it. All right. Let's move into unfinished business. No unfinished business, so we'll move into new business. We'll start with the bid opening of the 200 South Sewer Extension. How many bids do you have, Lynn?
We have two bids
2 bids.
from G&G HRP. Here's the bid from G&G.
G&G Hauling and Excavating from Warsaw here, their bid. The total unit price base bid, $1,314,780.46. 1314780.46. G&G Hauling and Excavating. And the second bid is HRP Construction from South Bend. And their total unit price base bid is $1,483,820. 1483820.00. HRP Construction. All right. Do you want to take those under advisement, and what's your
Yeah, Mayor,
preference?
we'd like to take the bids under advisement. We have time to do that. We're not in a super rush to get a contract signed, so let's make sure the bids are fully responsive. And then hopefully come back to you at the next meeting with a recommendation for an award. The engineer's estimate for the project was $1,353,600. Excuse me, let me restate that. $1,353,600.00. So we do have a bid within our budget there, so I do presume as long as the bid checks out, we'll be able to award one or the other.
All right, so is there a motion to take the bid under advisement and award the bid at the next meeting?
So moved. Second.
All right, further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? All right, thank you very much. All right. All right, item number 2 would be a street road closure request. There is a neighborhood block party, Pat Lobes, I know you'll have done this in the past. East Clark between North Lincoln and North Lindbergh. Is Pat here? No. Okay. Oh, come on up. You got a helper there. All right, so I don't know if the board's going to have any questions. I know this has been done in the past. The map's been presented. The date, let's see. I'm having a little trouble here with my,
It's a little blurred, yeah.
looks like October 8th, Saturday.
Yes.
The event will be from 5 to 11. They want to close the road from 4 to 11. I don't assume there's any problems with police, fire. I guess I don't see any of them here, so I'm going to assume there's not. You guys have any questions?
No.
I move to approve.
I'll second that.
All right, any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. All right, item 3 is also a street closure. This would be for the Cubmobile. This runs down Indiana Street between Center and Fort Wayne. It does not include the Center Street intersection, but does include East Main and East Fort Wayne. Again, this is a recurrent event. I don't believe there's a representative here from the Cubmobile organization, Eric Davies. September 17th is the closure requested date. The event's from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. They're asking to close the road from 6 a.m. to 3 p.m.
I move to approve.
I'll second that.
All right, any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? All right, thank you. Dana, you want to present the building demolition request, or Justin? Okay, great.
Dana may come up if you guys have additional questions, but today we're really asking you to approve the contract between Chuck Shane Excavating and the City of Warsaw for the demolition work related to a code hearing issue. This property was dilapidated and went to code hearing over the span of several years. So when there was no resolution with the property owner, there comes a time where we have to seek these demolitions. So we do have a bidding process that we do for these jobs, and Chuck Shane Excavating was the lowest bid, so we just ask for your approval of that contract for $8,500.
All right, any questions?
Not really. Pretty good quote. It's a long time coming. So you have any problems with this? I'll make a motion, we accept the bid for the demolition.
Second.
All right, any further discussion? I would just agree with Justin. I know that the code hearing officer gives adequate time to respond to these requests. This isn't something we take lightly. We don't like going around tearing buildings down. But I think in this case, we were left no choice. So, all right. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? All right, thank you. All right, item 5 would be the Anchorage Road Project, right-of-way acquisitions. Jeremy?
Yeah, we have two more properties we're acquiring as part of that right-of-way. Parcel 16 in Shamrock Village, mobile home, in the amount of $21,140. And parcel 18, part of the D Group's property in the amount of $1,120. The legal descriptions and kind of the drawings are provided, as well as the LPA vouchers. This is part of the 80/20 program, so we'd pay out 100% and get reimbursed 80%.
All right, pretty straightforward. Questions?
I move to accept.
Second?
Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jeremy. All right, next item would be travel requests, and seeing I'm the only one on here, I will explain as past AIM Board President, I'm expected at this meeting. It's a meeting that I attend regularly, but this year I'm certainly got roles and responsibilities. Questions?
No, I'll move to approve that travel request.
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? All right, thank you. Then you've also got a new hire change in payroll report.
Yep, we have one new hire at the park department as a laborer. Andrew Diger is ready to come on board and work full-time with Larry over the parks.
All right, any questions?
Move to approve.
I'll second that.
All right, any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? All right, next item is HR. Denny also will present the Right Stuff software. Right Stuff is our payroll software or it's not payroll software, actually timekeeping software that we, all the departments use.
So this is for the year 2023, the user agreement licenses to use Right Stuff. We do have an option as a 3-year renewal to lock in these prices or a 1-year renewal. I'm suggesting we do a 1-year renewal, talking with some in our IT committee. We're possibly looking at some new software throughout the city to right now we're really fragmented. So we want to try to get something that we can bring everybody together on the same sheet of music. So I'm requesting the 1-year renewal.
Yeah, I think it's smart to keep our options open.
I do too. I'll move to approve the agreement.
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? All right, thank you. All right, item 9, the mayor's office, Stacy will be presenting. This is in regards to the need for a new copier.
Yes, I'm asking for your approval of this agreement with ITG for a new copier for the mayor's office and HR to share. We currently have a machine that is getting very aged, and we're having difficulty getting parts when we have repairs, and we're having more frequent repairs now. So it's time to move on to a new machine. And then this also includes ongoing service and maintenance for that machine for a 1-year term.
And we anticipated this, and it is in the budget this year, so,
I'll move to approve.
Second.
all right, any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed?
Thank you.
All right, thanks, Stacy. Building and plan, Justin, looking at the acceptance of a property donation.
Yeah, so today I'm requesting that the acceptance of a 3.95 acre parcel located at 216 South Hand Avenue. This parcel was donated to the city by Indiana American Water. They are planning on retaining a small easement through a portion of the property, but they would like to donate it. There has been some interest in this parcel from the Warsaw Rotary Club, as well as the city, to develop a dog park. The Rotary Club would like to help work with the city to raise money for the development of that site. So today I just ask for you to consider accepting the donation of this parcel.
Questions?
I move to approve.
I'll second that.
Is there any concerns we have with that flooding back there with the,
So the
Wet
parcel
area.
does periodically become inundated with water. It is right by the creek there. So as far as the use of the site, a park would be probably the best use. It doesn't have a lot of industrial value. Because of the flooding issue, somebody would have to raise it significantly. But something like a park can be inundated and not cause any major issue. We would have open frame structures there, or we could place a restroom facility that was elevated, but it wouldn't have to be the entire site. There could be continued flooding, and that would be a natural process that would happen with the site, and we would design it around that, knowing that it does flood.
All right. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? All right,
Thank you.
thanks, Justin. Dustin? Got a acceptance of a fuel diesel.
Yeah, so
Contract.
our on-road diesel, off-road diesel, and the ethanol-free gasoline bids were opened August 5th. The prices were established, we awarded those, and now are just asking for you guys to sign the contract. This will take effect starting here in September 1st then.
Through the end of the year.
Correct.
At what point do you then negotiate for next year?
November, December is typically the little swell, so to speak, in the pricing from what, the representatives have always said. So that's when we'll come back probably in November and then award something in December to be able to start in January for next year as well.
The entire year?
Correct.
The whole year.
We can do, depending on what it is, the market right now is extremely volatile. So sometimes your better pricing is just like what we're doing here is a 3-4 month deal, whether it's a quarter or a third of the year or half the year. We'll evaluate that then as it comes a little closer to time. We get daily prices sent in to kind of monitor that. And for some reason, I'm a numbers geek and like to look at that stuff. So we kind of watch it a lot.
Will they give you the options in the bid as far as the time frame, or do you have to specify?
We'll have to specify that when we put it out for bid, just like
Yeah.
what we did here, whether it's for the end of the year, the whole year, or how that is, because they're contracted on the other end to buy futures for it.
All right.
I'll move to approve the fuel agreement for the rest of the year for diesel.
Second.
All right, any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? All right, thank you.
Thank you, Dustin.
All right, wastewater.
Brian out at a meeting, a seminar. He asked me to present these items for.
Excuse
the
me, it was
wastewater.
stormwater. I said wastewater, stormwater project.
Okay, there is a memo under the next item, item 13 for the pay app, that I combined my summary of the change order. So what we're presenting first, change order number 3, it's the final change order. This was a unit price contract. So this is a typical process at the closeout of the job that we take what the actual quantities that were placed and balance the contract out. And in this case, it turned out to be a reduction in the contract amount. So change order 3 is to reduce the contract by $5,492 for a new final contract amount of $696,514.00.
8 cents.
Or excuse me, and 8 cents, yes.
Okay.
So it was, in a nutshell, we did less paving work than we planned to do down there because the roundabout that Winona is going to do would have just removed some of the same pavement. So that's where the savings generally was at.
I noticed there's some work down there going on right now in the area where that outfall goes into the lake. Is that related to this project, or is it?
It is not. It is
Okay.
not. We restored what we disturbed to the fullest extent, even though we anticipated it was probably going to get
come back
disturbed
in.
again. But that's, everything now would be on the town and their project that they're doing.
But that work they're doing now has nothing to do with it. Our project's complete.
Exactly.
Got it.
Our work's completely done. The last few things were, we had some plantings to do for the, where we cut some trees and shrubs down as part of the project. And those were all completed to the satisfaction of the adjacent residents who was affected by that.
Okay. Great. Questions?
No, I'll move to approve.
Second.
All right, any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? All right, thank you. And then item 13 would be final pay.
Yeah, item 13 would be their final pay application to, it matches up with the change order and it clears all of their, it pays them out for all their retainers that we've been holding to ensure the job was completed satisfactory. It's my recommendation that we don't need to hold any further retainer. We do have certain warranties that apply to the work if there would be a problem later on. But my recommendation that we go ahead and pay this and close out the contract.
So moved.
I'll second that.
All right, any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? All right, then item 14, I think we're getting close to the end, gentlemen. This is
Yeah.
the Kokosing Industrial Sewer Plant Expansion Project. We're at payment 126, at payout 31, disbursement 126, and I think after this payout, all that's left is retainage.
Yeah, I'm not as thoroughly involved in this project, but that is what Brian explained to me if there was a question, that's what's going on. There's been some, I think there might be one final pay app coming. There's still some fine work that they're doing out there to get these telemetries that we put on all of our lift stations all tied into the wastewater plant. So not quite closed out, but one step closer, I suppose, here, so.
All right, thank you.
I'll move to approve that.
All right,
Second.
any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed?
Nice to
All
have
right.
you.
We don't appear to have any special claims, so let's move to the claims
I didn't
docket.
see anything. I got
There's
one
just the
question.
one docket. Do you have a question?
No, I did it. I got it answered, so I think Jeff's nodding his approval. Did you see anything?
Nope.
I'll make a motion, we accept the claims docket as presented.
Second.
Further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? All right, any other items carried forward today? Okay. Any questions or comments before we adjourn? All right, if not, is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, that's pretty efficient.
Good luck, George.